Coach, it's Mike Kuchar at www.xandolabs.com. I'm going to talk you through some of Coach McLaughlin's, the safeties coach at Buffalo State University. In his clinic report, he talks about how his overhang players, okay, and for referencing to the one right here, number 36, is taking on, okay, down blocks. All right, so what he tells them to do is he teaches them to read the end man on line of scrimmage. We're going to teach you through the down block progression, okay, and how he trains those safeties to take on the down block and how to be force players in the run game. Okay, and Coach McLaughlin's 4-2-5 scheme at Buffalo State. All this information can be found in a full-length clinic report at www.xandolabs.com by clicking on the Insiders tab and becoming an Insiders member. I'm going to take you through about 9 clips here of some of what he teaches his safeties. What you're going to see here is an excellent job playing force. Okay, when he talks about his alignment being, 2 by 5, okay, 5 yards, 2 yards off the line of scrimmage, 5 yards out, coming right downhill now. He's going to attack this fullback square. And so many times that we talk about those force players, how to attack that fullback, or how to attack that lead block, or how to attack that H back, whatever it may be. Training those players to come downhill aggressively, okay? And this is what we want right here, okay? Tremendous job. Some coaches talk about near shoulder, near foot, but it's a great job not only keeping force with his outside shoulder clean, but constricting the run lane. And he tries to knock him right back into the hole here. Pretty nice job by that player. Get the end zone shot of it here as well. Really nice job taking that player on thick. Real physical there. Okay, you see the same shot now up top. Okay, here's number 42. He's going to do the same thing. Okay, he's got an outside zone scheme or a toss scheme, fast flow scheme. He's taking it on the same way. Just by doing that, constricts the lane. And anytime you see a back bubble like this where he hesitates and pauses, it's a good thing, of course, defensively. Back's forced to cut back. Now this is going to be interesting here. We're going to look here towards the bottom of the screen. Okay, eyes are right here. Here comes the fullback taking it on, same angle. Actually winds up tripping up the back. I mean, that's a real physical deal by number 42. That's what you want there. I feel like this is an interesting piece by Coach McLaughlin because it's so difficult. I mean, it's a concept. And this concept of taking on force or being a force defender could be applied to pretty much anybody in your defense. He just trains it with his strong safeties or his outside linebackers, and he does a great job doing it. Okay, our eyes are now right here. Okay, we got a fast flow scheme like toss. Here comes the fullback. This is interesting here. Okay, because what he does he takes it on with his inside shoulder because once the ball commits, and some coaches are hell bent on saying, well, you got to keep your outside shoulder clean. You're the force player, but once the ball commits, okay, why not use yourself here? Okay, why be just a body that's not involved? Get involved in a run game. Ball has committed. Okay, so just coach talks about giving him freedom as a football player to fall back inside and get a piece of that ball carrier, and that's just a 5-star play. I mean, that's a bonus play. You're not going to get that too often. And when you do it, it's pretty special. There it is again. So the contact's made right here. Okay, he's taking on the outside shoulder. Okay, now the ball has commit, inside gap. He spins back around, whatever escape technique you're teaching. Great job. Now you're going to see it's going to bring pressure. Okay, so now the rules are the same. Now he's coming off the edge. It's a pressure technique. Okay, he's going full flow here. The technique is still the same. The normal rules are still the same. The only correction is, okay, it's collision with the inside shoulder. And that's something, sorry about that, coaches. Okay, that's something that's been adjusted according to Coach McLaughlin. Now he's taking on his inside shoulder to spill the ball, okay, outside. So the technique stays the same, okay, the force stays the same, the footwork stays the same, the angle stays the same, it's just a different shoulder technique. Okay, now you're going to get a pulling guard type of stretch angle. We're looking right down here in the bottom of the screen. Same thing, taking it on. Okay, very physical by that player right there. Really nice job, and he gets in on the tackle. It's always a bonus when they're in on the tackle. Toss play coming outside. Here's a forced player. Now you want to be careful, you don't want to come up to the field too much, you don't want to come up to the field too much. You want to make sure you're in a spot, okay, at least stay on the same plane, okay, as a running back. If you come up the field a little too much, there is a possibility of this gap being a little wider, okay, so it's a pretty nice job right here. I think he comes up a little too far up the field, but he does force it to cut back, and of course it helps when you have tremendous pursuit, like Buffalo State has in that situation. Okay, now we're going to see a situation where the ball's away. Okay, so the ball cuts back now. It's going to cut back right here. And it should be easier to see in the end zone shot. Yeah, much easier. Okay, here's our R's right now. Gets a down block read, and again, eyes are on the end man line of scrimmage. Okay, that is clear as day in terms of a down block. Okay, he's still playing. He's an unblocked defender here. Okay, ball spits out to him. He's got to be there to make the play. Last one here. Okay, he's blitzing off the edge. Back action goes away. He still has to be ready for what Coach McLaughlin calls CBR, cut back boot reverse. And there he is, able to make the sack on the quarterback. Of course, a great call in this situation, but when you train those force players to attack with the inside shoulder, okay, near leg, near shoulder, it's a physical technique. Okay, it's never enough for a player just to say he has force without trying to constrict the running lane. Coaches, again, you can find a full-length clinic report by Coach McLaughlin, the safeties and outside linebackers coach at Buffalo State, okay, on the website at www.xandolabs.com. Coaches, we appreciate you logging in.